Hello everyone and welcome back to another MicroStrategy stock chart planning update video. Now, yesterday's video I promised I was going to update you guys today on the stock with much more detail than yesterday, and that's what I have here for you guys. Now, before we do get started, two things. First thing is there is an element of uncertainty in this stock, and I'll break that down in two ways, and then how we can attempt to overcome that element of uncertainty. And the second thing is that of course everything in this video is just my own personal opinion on the stock. It is my own general um, way of breaking down the stock and my ideal way of you know showing what my objectives are with the stock as well. Nothing in this video is financial advice, and I am not recommending to anyone to either buy or sell any kind of asset during this video. It's just, again, my own personal opinion and not financial advice. Now, to get started, let's look at the bigger picture. Ever since right over here, early 2023 or late 2022, whatever, just pretty much in the same area right there, we started a 5-wave move up, and that's how I am personally going to be approaching this stock, because that is how I like to trade bullish structures. It's the easiest way for me to do it, and it's the best way for me to reduce any fear of missing out, any uncertainty, and it really raises my confidence on what I'm looking at, and I feel much better when I place my trades with the way I'm going to show you guys right now. So we had a first, second, and then third wave up, and then now we're either done with the fourth wave or we are still trying to complete the fourth wave, and that's going to be the element of uncertainty in this stock, but I'm going to break that down in a moment as well. And then the fifth wave can bring us up to at least roughly $3,000, and that's going to be before the stock split. That's going to happen soon, so this is all, of course, just pre-stock split pricing. So if you are watching this after stock split for some reason, I would recommend going into a more up-to-date video, because we still have I think a couple weeks or something before that happens, and the information may not be the same, and it might not be valid if you're looking at this like a week or two, like almost a month ahead of time. But yeah, so roughly we're looking at like a 66% rise in price conservatively. But this is my first breakdown of the stock, and most likely it will change as I continue to educate myself more in the stock, and as I continue to educate myself on how it actually trades. This is my first detailed breakdown of it, and it most likely will change in the future, but this is what I got for right now. Now, the element of uncertainty, whatever, is if the third wave topped out here, or if I made a mistake and it's supposed to top out here, and then this wave structure can look different, but then it won't make sense, because if we do break up here and we're looking for a 3-wave move, you could consider this to be a 3-wave. At that point, the path won't change. And then you could say, well, it could be an extended 3-wave move, but then this break above right here doesn't make sense in that case either, unless you were consider it to be unfolding as a triangle pattern, which in that case, yeah, it could make sense that the fourth wave could finish off like that as well. But I'm going to break something down. Either way, I feel like we can still finish off this fourth wave pretty much in the same area and the same understanding, except for one, and that is, well, if we finished up right here, then we see the potential of this has been a 3-wave move, and now we started the next move upwards into this area right here. So how that would make sense to me personally is, let me move this right there. So if we do have a first, so we completed a 3-wave correction, could be, and then we have a first, second, third wave can bring us up. If this is the correct case, and as I continue to do more chart planning update videos on this stock, I'll be able to give you guys more concrete evidence and reasoning on what's going on. But if this is the case, we can see the third wave come up to roughly $2,200, and then from there we can start looking at the fourth wave on the overall fifth wave and where that can lead to. But then the possibility of, well, this purple area for the third wave could be invalid if we see that the third wave actually topped out here and we see a more of a triangle pattern that's forming, which could make sense because this is a first, second, third, fourth wave. So that can definitely play out as a triangle pattern as well. But at the end of the day, well, a triangle pattern makes a little bit more sense because if you do disregard this three wave move and you're trying to look at a more extended three wave, well, we pushed up higher from here. We didn't make one more low. And we definitely made new highs from this swing high right here. So an extended three wave pattern, I feel, is just not in the picture. It doesn't make too much sense. Over the next few days, I plan on breaking this chart down a little bit more and making more sense of it, so we can better understand if we are looking at a potentially confirmed triangle pattern for the fourth wave, or if we do see a confirmed three wave move here, and then we are truly looking at potentially a three wave move, with this being the start of the fifth wave upward. But if that's the case, one thing that confuses me as well is, well, I'm getting fib extension areas down in this area, which in my opinion is very shallow. In my opinion, three wave move should be more extended than this. It should be much more aggressive. And, although it's still okay, the bottom of it doesn't surpass the previous swing high right here. And again, even premium levels of this area still seems pretty shallow. It's still valid, but, it doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence. To me, it makes it seem a lot more weak. And we all know that this stock is nothing but weak, especially with all the Bitcoin influence it's been having, and how big of a headlines they're making. This does seem very shallow, and as well, just on looking at the chart itself, it seems very shallow. But we're gonna go with it for now. Throughout the next few days, I'm gonna break this chart down a little bit more and try to make more sense of it for you guys, and then maybe have a stronger picture. I'm not too confident on this chart layout. I'm not too confident in this chart layout at the moment, but I do want to give you guys some insights on what I'm looking at currently, in the detailed aspect of it. So on the next few days, I'm going to make more sense of this and then give you guys an update for those of you that are interested or that are participating in the stock and you're trying to use this channel as a resource to make some informed decisions. But yeah, this is what I have right now. There's a few ways that this fourth wave can play out. The third wave area seems very shallow. And then also the fifth wave upward. If this is the third wave, fourth wave is basically guaranteed to bottom out below the third wave. And if that's the case, well, my estimated fifth wave also seems very, very shallow. I could be wrong. It does seem very, it seems like it makes sense as well. So yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty. I just want to be very clear with you guys that I am not 100% on this chart, and I want to, improve it throughout the next few days. So when I do the next MSTR stock update for you guys, I'm going to have a lot better of a layout. And it is Friday currently, so we have 2 full days until market opens, and I intend to have a breakdown for this a more concrete layout for you guys real soon. So stay tuned for that. And I hope this made sense. And I hope me jumping back and forth from a few different wave counts somewhat showed some examples of how I like to structure my trades. So I'm currently on the building phase on this chart. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you have a good one. Take care.